Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the 2019 Minnesota black powder season. This is actually the second weekend of the season. I didn't get out at all in the first weekend, but I've got 2 weekends and a little bit of PTO to try to get it done. I am in a southern Minnesota marsh, hunting the edges on a piece of property I have permission on. And as you can hear, right next to me is a water source, which is something I would think would attract them at this time of year. I am old school ground hunting with my Lyman Tradesman and a 54 cal number 11 percussion cap, shooting buffalo bullets. So somewhat old school, not doing an inline. It's been a very quiet morning so far, but we'll keep checking in. Gorgeous, quiet morning so far. And the snow is very noisy, so I should be able to hear him walking. Nothing yet. Looks like an old cab to an old truck right there. Kind of cool. Hey everybody, we're going out for the evening hunt. Morning spot didn't pan out. There was absolutely not a single deer track. So we're back to known land that you've seen before. We're just coming into a little different. Nice little slough here. All froze up, but I did do some scouting. Did see some tracks. So we are going to be bucks only on this property. But as you can see, old, but at least there's already tracks. So with the snow melting, when you see a fresh track, it's going to be pretty obvious. Like that one right there, that was from today. That was a big deer, and I walked right by the stand we're going to. So, I don't know how well the tracks are going to show up on camera, but we're just going to slowly make our way to the stand. Fortunately, that's coyotes. There's a lot of coyotes. But I saw some fresh tracks right here coming out. So, optimistic I will get lucky tonight. So, stay tuned. Alright, everybody, we're in the stand. There's really good deer sign here. A lot more than I thought there would be, to be honest. A lot of deer were walking out of this real thick stuff, walking up the slough and punching through the ice and drinking. And since the ice isn't so thick, but there's some really fresh tracks. There's deer that came through here today. There's coyotes that came through here today. With the snow mat and the cover down, I don't know if we'll see any pheasants over here. I think most of the pheasants are in this other chunk, but there's some really thick cover around the slough. Some heavy, thicker grass and a bunch of cattails. So we might see some pheasants that might be out in this field feeding. But not sure what time, but there's some pretty big tracks. There's some big deer that just came by this stand. And fortunately they're walking in the right side, so pretty optimistic we're gonna at least see some deer tonight. So switched up guns. I'm actually using my daughter's little CVA Wolf in a 50 cal that's scoped. I'll be able to shoot a little longer in this little more open area that we're in here. Shot it, got it sighted in. It's shooting really well. It's actually a really nice little black powder if you're looking for a black powder for someone that's smaller or on a budget, because these are pretty affordable. It shoots pretty good. It doesn't shoot as good as that Winchester X150 I have. It's about like it's quite a bit heavier gun. It's got a lot longer barrel. This is certainly easier to load. This is an ideal gun for someone smaller framed or child, wife. I know my daughter loves it. She can handle it because it's lighter weight than most black powders. So we'll see. The only thing I think that's holding us back from seeing deer is this wind is really picking up. Storm's coming. Good chance of snow tomorrow night. So we'll see. When Maya shot hers, it was just as windy, so I'm very optimistic we'll see some game. Everybody stay tuned. Bunch of pheasants over in that corner straight up ahead there. Soft black, about 20 I suppose that went over there. They're cackling every now and then, but it's so windy it's hard to tell. But there's a bunch of them over there. Sit, stand and look at them all. They're all coming out toward me here. They're all out in this little corner of the field. I just got up and flew into the bean field here. But you can't see them on camera though. Well, they're all running around out there right now. There's a bunch more getting up. Oh, they're right next to me. That was a hen. This last batch, about a half a dozen that just got up, were all hens. There wasn't any roosters in that bunch. Sun is starting to drop. It's getting into that magic hour. So bring it back once the pheasants get closer. Some deer show up. A lot of pheasants. That whole corner is just crawling with them. And what they're starting to do is they're starting to get up and fly across in front of me at the end of the weeds here in the field. I had to put my glove back on, it's cold. They're starting over here. They're flying right across and going into the thick timber here. There's quite a few of them. They're all just kind of running around. They're all out in the field now. Running around out there. Oh, there you go. They're gonna walk on across. A couple of really nice roosters in there. A bunch of them split and turned around and went back. And a bunch are still back over here. But most of them just came across. Sun setting. Lots of pheasants. And wolves. Put my gloves back on here. All the trees are really in front of me. Nothing's really back there. They're all out here. There's two heavy trails right in front here. I know I saw over 50 pheasants tonight. But no deer yet. It's so windy though. Hopefully something will come around soon. We only have a half hour left to shoot. So I'll check back in. Good morning, everybody. We're trying the same stand we were in last night. Much better weather conditions. I think the temp is 35 degrees. And there's hardly any wind at all. Last night the wind just kept picking up. It was a very cold night in the stand. This morning's a whole different situation. Very calm. So hopefully we'll see some action today. The pheasants are all starting to fly around again. They're right in the end of the tree line right in front of us here. There goes one. Way off in the distance, it's been non-stop pheasants flying back and forth. I can see them walking through the field right at the end of the grass here. There's all sorts of walking around, soybeans and flying out there. I'm pretty sure this afternoon I'm going to grab the shotgun for a little bit. Try to get a limit of roosters so I can put them on the smoker. All those pheasants are feeding our way. Wish it was a herd of deer. Look at them all go. I wonder what spooked them. coming back this way, I'll bring you back. They're back kind of in front of me. A hawk flew over and got them all excited. Another hawk coming, which just got them all excited again. Well, let's see what happens here.